What do you mean, going?
Out of town.
Well, why? What's happened?
There's some stuff going down about stolen drugs. With my track record, no one is going to believe me.
Has anyone told Kirsty? You have to, Joe, now. Because the longer you leave it, the harder it'll be.
He's not here. Excuse me, you can't just come in without a search warrant. There's no need. He left town yesterday.
We'll take a look around anyway.
How do you know Greg's gone?
I couldn't face telling you because I've fallen in love with him.
What about Greg?
He loves me too.
He said that to you, did he? That he loves you?
Yes.
Those words?
I'm sorry, Kirsty. We love each other. I didn't mean it to happen, it just did.
So when did this affair start? When I was away?
It's not an affair. We just grew closer.
While you pretended to hate him? You're quite an actress, Joe.
Kirsty, please, if I could change things, I would. We can't help the way we feel. I'm so sorry.
I thought we were friends.
We are.
Well, then do me a favour, friend, and get out of my sight.
Thought I might take another look at that architraving today.
Yeah?
I'm not happy with the way it's sitting.
Well, I'm happy with the way you're sitting.
Morning, Guy.
Yeah. Is the coffee hot?
No, but I'll put a fresh load on.
No, don't.
You okay?
Yeah, I just couldn't sleep, that's all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I suppose we did make a bit much noise.
No, it's not you guys. Just can't stop worrying about Carmen, that's all.
Hey, what's up?
Well, she's been down in Wellington for 2 weeks now. The course only lasted for 1.
Oh.
You worry too much, mate. I mean, she's just taking a breather. She could do with one, eh?
What, a break from me? Why?
Nah. Work, of course.
Time out, being on her own for a bit.
But why?
Well, it's good for people to have their own space sometimes.
Oh, I don't like the way this conversation's going.
Not you and me cemented. I'm talking about old married couples like Guy and Carmen.
Oh, well, that's all right, then.
Not from here, it isn't.
Oh, look, relax. She's probably just visiting relatives.
She's only got a father, and she hates him.
Friends, then?
Yeah, but what sort of friends?
You make it sound like war.
Exactly. Now learn the lesson of history, Minnie. If you don't fight for the land, you'll wake up with boot marks on your face.
You miss out on all the good gossip at school.
Who cares? I'm staying here to defend my territory.
So what's your battle strategy?
From the kitchen, I can monitor their every move. Spot them if they try anything.
I don't think they will.
You can't be too sure.
I can, actually. I called Jenny last night, told her what's going on. She gave me a lawyer's phone number. I'll give him a buzz this morning. So between us, I reckon we got the place covered.
I reckon.
Good. Now, Rambo, uniform.
Kirsty, how's it going?
Fine, how are you today?
I've got a favour to ask you, strictly in the name of romance.
Romance.
Mum and Laurie's reception. Mum wants it nice and homely, but I think Laurie's is a bit cramped and the boat's in the middle of renovations, so I was thinking, how about your place?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Hey, if it's a hassle...
No, it's fine. I'd love to have it there.
Great, in that case, maybe Greg can do the bar.
I don't think Greg will be available, sorry. Excuse me.
Good morning, Stuart.
Ruth, I've got the details for the invitation.
Very efficient.
The reception's at Kirsty's house.
The ceremony's at St. Bede's.
Yeah, it's been Mum's local fiance.
Of course. Well, leave these with me and I'll get onto them today.
Ruth?
Michael?
Stuart, looking forward to the big day?
You bet.
Hey, anything I can do, don't be afraid to ask.
Oh, thanks, I won't.
Kirsty, can you get this out to staff ASAP? Management committee meeting.
Pay increases and dividends. Now, there's an agenda I like. Tell us more.
You'll have to come to the meeting, won't you?
Grab people by the wallet and you're assured of their complete attention.
Red 6 on the black 7.
Sorry?
Just joking. Not that I'm implying you waste your time or anything, Joe.
Oh, right. I'm not really with it at the moment.
How's your situation going?
I told Kirsty.
Oh.
It was the hardest thing I've ever had to do.
How did she take it?
How do you think? She hates me.
Has Greg fronted up to her yet?
I can't.
What? He has to, Joe.
Oh, no, he had to leave town.
How convenient. Urgent business, I suppose.
It's not like that. I can't really talk about it, but he'll be back soon.
So long as you think it's worth all the pain, I guess.
Missing out on some hot gossip, am I?
Now, Ellen, you know we're not like that. I'll catch you later.
So, what's the latest?
Sorry?
The romance of the century. Sam and Rebecca.
Oh, right. Well, I tried to ask her about it, but she didn't really say much.
I suspect they'll want to play it cool for a while.
It's the simple pleasures of life every time, Otis, my boy. Good shower, eh? Oh, superb. Running water. One of the many things we take for granted.
You ever tried surfing?
No. But I'm a menace on roller skates.
Yeah?
Excellent progress by the looks.
Couldn't have done it without my trusty sidekick here.
There's no hurry.
Of course there is. My nursery needs me. And there's the little matter of my wedding. I want to do my bit.
You can't rush things, Dad. You've got a lot of friends to help out.
Yes, I have, haven't I? Decided what you're going to wear when you give me away?
I have to say I got a bit of a surprise when Stuart told me this ceremony was going to be in a Catholic church.
Oh, well, what did you expect?
Considering your differences in religion, perhaps a registry office.
Well, Marge wanted to marry in the church.
Well, what about you? What do you want?
It's fine by me.
Do you think it'd be fine by Mum?
I don't think she would have worried too much, Ruth.
Don't you? You're turning your back on your family and your culture.
I'm not turning my back on anything or anybody. I'm looking for a compromise that'll suit everybody concerned.
Well, it doesn't suit me.
Couldn't you make an exception just this once? Forget all these differences for me?
No. I'm sorry, Dad. But if you insist on holding the ceremony in a church, then I won't be able to be there.
Well, would you try again, please? Yeah, sure, I'll wait.
Booked your tux?
For the wedding of the year. I thought I might go informal.
Why not?
Hot off the press, one for everyone.
What's in it?
Don't you read?
Too busy. Give me the executive summary.
A meeting on pay rises.
Hey, I was just getting to the good bit.
As an independent consultant charging astronomical fees, you don't need a pay rise.
Well, I don't need champagne either, but I like the taste. And is McKenna supplying refreshments?
Well, how should I know?
What's up with her?
Man trouble.
Uh-huh.
No, she can't have. And there's no number or anything. Okay, thank you.
Why the long face, little brother?
Carmen seems to be missing in action in Wellington.
Action in Wellington. Now, there's a contradiction in terms.
Thanks for the support.
What's the problem?
Well, she went on a 2-week course, right?
With you so far?
Well, I just found out the course was only 1 week long.
So?
So she hasn't called me for days. The hotel tells me she's checked out. Staying with a friend.
Uh-oh.
Well, what's wrong with that?
I think the problem, honey, lies in her pining partner not knowing whether it is a lady friend or a gentleman friend. Am I right?
Oh, I'm whacked. That was some night, Sammy.
You were sensational.
I'm still getting my breath back.
Hey, you set the pace.
Oh, I'm not complaining, believe me. Nobody loves a good workout more.
Good. We'll have to do it all over again tonight.
Otis, sit down.
I don't want to interrupt. Well, we're just catching our breaths, eh, Bix?
We might have to change the subject, though. You could find it boring.
It was just like every other hot night, mate. You had to be there.
Right.
Welcome, gentlemen. Budget projections. Now, these are predictions only at this stage, but they're as accurate as we can get them.
I don't really understand. I thought we were doing better than this. These projections show what could happen in the light of recent changes and the impact those changes are having upon takings.
Would those recent changes have anything to do with Hone's clinic?
The idea of two payment systems is good in theory, but in practice we are losing business and goodwill.
But how can that be? Hone's only been operating for a few days. You can't draw conclusive financial evidence from that.
No, but we can predict trends. We're simply drawing them to your attention because you're the ones who'll ultimately be affected.
Well, I think I speak for all of us in saying we're right behind Hone and his work.
Yeah, here.
Yes, I know all that, but at the same time, I am acutely aware that our financial recovery has only just begun. We are on track. And I would dearly love to be able to pay out a dividend soon, but any change to our income, that is going to be jeopardized. In fact, it might be difficult to sustain wages at their current levels.
What?
Are you saying our pay could actually go down?
It is a possibility. All right, it is a worst-case scenario, but it is something that we need to consider.
Well, I don't think that's fair.
It's worse than unfair. It's outrageous.
I'm afraid if we don't meet our income targets, there will have to be belt tightening. Sorry, everybody.
What did Mum's lawyer say about the Buckmans?
Apparently they want to get rid of the hedge and put in a fence on the real boundary.
No way, man. That hedge has history.
I thought it might.
I mean, Mum planted it herself. I built forts in it. I trimmed it and everything. That hedge is mine and it's staying where it is.
Okay. It's obviously a historic site of national significance.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't understand.
Hey, I'm on your side.
Well, good. Because they're not going to win. Not this time.
So, how's your love life these days, honey?
Oh, sorry. I'm so insensitive. God, you're still getting over...
No, it's okay, Lionel, really.
No, I shouldn't be rubbing my happiness in everyone else's face.
No, you shouldn't. Was this working lunch?
Yeah, who said life as a consultant was cushy? So, how'd the meeting go?
Oh, McKenna shared a few problems of a fiscal nature with the group.
Oh, problems now. I thought it was good news.
Good news. Around here.
Dr. Reed to X-ray.
Which way are you going next?
Kirsty. You left the meeting early.
So what?
You looked upset.
Even if nothing else happens, this will still be the worst day of my life.
You care to talk about it?
Just don't get me started.
Hey, I want to know.
Okay. We were raided by the cops this morning.
Ah, that was fast.
You knew? You dobbed Greg in.
Hey, I had to. I'm sorry you had to get involved, but his drug-dealing bogus aunt nearly killed someone. I couldn't just stand by and watch. Did they arrest him?
Didn't get a chance. He skipped town.
Leaving you to face the music. Charming.
Yeah, well, that's not the best bit. He dumped me for Joe. Don't tell me you knew about that already.
When did you find out?
Grace.
Hi.
One of my patients, I want to refer to the fertility clinic. Who do I speak to, you or Donald?
Donald's in Dunedin for a couple of days, so I'm afraid you're stuck with me.
Great, I'll get the file together, we'll talk.
Fine. How come you missed the meeting?
I had a rush on.
Shame, McKenna threw your name in the ring.
Oh, yeah, what context?
In the context of possible pay cuts.
Hey?
Suggesting your Koha clinic might be responsible for a decline in Shortland Street profits.
What? That's his problem.
Sure he can't make it your problem.
Just let him try.
All done.
Great, thanks for this. Last minute weddings don't exactly leave a lot of time to get stuff organised. Yep, I might as well give you yours now.
No need. I won't be going.
Why not? Hey, look, it's a done deal now. Why can't you just accept this?
I do accept it.
Then what's your problem?
I just don't want to go into it right now.
Well, I do. Why won't you go?
All right. It's the church.
What?
I just can't put aside my beliefs, unlike some people.
Laurie's making a compromise here. Why can't you, for his sake at least?
It's not that simple.
Why does religion have to complicate things all the time? You're just being stupid.
You know nothing about it.
Nobody cares about that stuff anymore.
You might not.
Well, you want to explain it to me then?
My mother always wanted to see Israel. She died before she got the chance. Her family were Czechoslovakian Jews. During the Second World War, as things got worse, she was hidden with a farming family. Eventually, they got her out to England, and then she was one of the few who were accepted into New Zealand for adoption.
Her family?
All killed, every single one. She came here with nothing, not even photographs.
Sorry.
But what she did have was her faith. And she was lucky. Lucky to be raised by a Jewish family. People who knew, who wouldn't forget. And I'm not going to forget either. I know they're in love, Stuart, and honestly, I'm happy for them. But it seems to me it's my father who's making all the compromises here.
I'm just restocking if you want the room. I can come back later.
No, I've been looking for you.
Hmm?
I just wonder how it feels to have ruined Kirsty's life.
I told her the truth, that's all. And I didn't enjoy it, if that's what you think.
It's not like you, Joe.
You don't know what's like me. I had to tell her about Greg and I.
Oh, don't tell me. You think you're in love with that creep?
He was your friend too. Or have you conveniently forgotten that?
Yeah, when I found out he was using me, and he's using you too.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
Don't I? Well, we'll see when they catch up with him.
You set the cops on him?
Yeah, you bet I did.
How could you?
Someone nearly died because of his drug dealing.
He doesn't do that anymore.
That kid who overdosed on hypoglycemics, where do you think he got them?
You can't prove that.
Remember Mrs. Doppler? She pulls a little old lady routine on doctors all over town, and then she sells the pills to Greg. You still think he's a nice guy?
He said you'd do this, people like you.
What, fill you in on the facts?
Drag his name through the mud.
Hey, he doesn't need my help to do that. For God's sake, what happened to your first instincts about him?
I'm not listening to this.
Melissa's whole family went to Sydney for a week, and when they came back, her father got a full search at customs.
Including the glass bog?
Don't be gross. He's only an accountant.
Well, they're the worst. After lawyers. What'd Buckman say this time?
He wants to set up a time to pull up the hedge.
No way! Man the barricades!
Calm down, Nick. I'll put him off.
But for how long?
Look, they can't do anything without a permission, so chill out, okay?
Laurie.
Oh, hi, Steve. Good to see you.
How's it going?
Oh, good. Can't wait to get out of here, though.
I've got all the invitations. Now all I need are some names.
Well, you can handle that for me, surely.
Well, I thought you may have some preferences, yeah? Special cases.
Like who, for instance?
Ruth. She's refusing to come.
Yeah, I know.
Well, I thought, maybe if you gave her a special invite.
No, look, she's a big girl now. She's made up her mind. If she doesn't want to come to the wedding, that's it.
Well, you don't want her to?
I wanted to, but that's up to her. My main concern is Marj. I mean, if people want to come to the wedding, they're welcome. If they want to stay away, that's their choice. Even if they are being bloody minded about it.
No, I don't think that's it. I mean, come on, she's got her reasons. It'd be nice to meet somewhere in the middle.
Yes, it would, but I just haven't got the energy to talk Ruth round or to risk upsetting your mum with another debate on religion. Not after all she's been through.
Yeah, no, it's hard.
You're telling me? No, I'm sorry, mate. I can't see any way around it.
Still worried about Carmen, mate?
She's having an affair.
Whoa, Trigger, the evidence is a bit slim, isn't it?
No, it all adds up.
Not on my calculator.
Even Chris agrees.
Oh, well, there you go. Incontrovertible proof. How would he know? He's just tweaking your Tockley.
Pardon? Oh, look, no, he's right. Why else would she lie to me?
Well, has she really lied? I mean, isn't it more sort of withheld information?
It's all over.
Oh, get a grip, guy. When Carmen comes back, she'll tell you herself there is nothing to worry about.
You think so?
I know so, pal. So, back up.
I'm going to get you for that, Auntie.
Oh, yeah, you and whose army?
A smoking gun is a smoking gun.
Just in time, folks, for a cut price clearance on a delectable range of goods.
Like what?
Asparagus rolls, custard squares, not to mention the last remaining blueberry muffin.
Go for it, Sammy's playing your song.
Sure.
Blueberry's your favourite, go on.
For you, 50 cents.
Fingers.
Ain't that sweet?
What is?
Well, you two knowing each other's little idiosyncrasies.
I only let him have it because he's such a pig.
Don't be coy. I know when passions are running deep.
What's gotten into him?
He's in love.
Hi, Marj.
Oh, hello, Rachel. How was school today?
Not bad. Missed you in class.
I've just got so much to do.
Ormrod seemed a bit put out to hear you were getting married and going off on honeymoon. You sure you didn't have anything going with him?
Ah, didn't I tell you? That's why I keep passing.
You are going to drop school, though.
Oh, after all that work, not on your Nelly. Now I'm going to have a word with Ormrod, see if I can take some work away with me.
Study on your honeymoon.
Why, Rachel, what else is there to do?
Back to the interesting stuff. What are you going to wear?
Well, I'm not quite sure. It's down to a choice of two, and one I've got to let down a bit.
You're going to wear something old.
Well, I thought...
Marge, marriage may well be the patriarchal oppression of women and all that, but it's still an excuse for shopping.
Yeah, but I still think that the money would be best spent on our holiday.
It's a special event, Marge. Not only the dress, you need shoes, stockings, accessories, lingerie. You have to have new lingerie.
If you say so.
I do. Tell you what, we'll make a time and I'll go with you, just to carry the boxes.
Well, you've talked me into it. When suits you?
Tomorrow. Lunchtime?
Okay.
Meet you here then. Hi, Stuart.
Hi.
She's matured, that girl, you know.
Yeah, I suppose so. Mum, we need to have a talk. I know it's a bit late, but there's a problem with St. Bede's.
Let me guess. Ruth.
Yeah. I just had a chat to Laurie. He says that he doesn't mind if she doesn't come, but I think he's a bit stressed about it.
He hasn't said.
Well, he doesn't want to upset you.
Well, there's only one thing to do then, isn't there?
What's that?
Sort this mess out.
Look out.
What?
There's my job throwing files around. What's up?
Nothing. Just practicing some anger management.
You and me both.
Yeah, well, you're not the one who's been betrayed. I don't know, Lionel seems to think I'm making too much of Carmen's extra week down south. Her covert, underhanded, secretive, sneaky little solo holiday. And believe me, I'm trying very hard to keep my cool about this. I'm sure when she comes back, she'll have a perfectly reasonable explanation of why she hasn't told me where she is. Just can't wait to hear it, that's all. No, nice. Who are they for?
I'm not sure there's no card.
Yes, there is. They're for Carmen.
Are they?
Dearest Carmen, in memory of some night fever, I will never forget. You are more than a woman to me. Can't wait till you're back in my arms. Love, Eric. Oh, my God.
You called? Hi, honey, I'm home.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think a change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or a dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see.